Tēnā koutou katoa no mai haere mai. Welcome to the Petone Recreational Ground for this round 7 match in the final round of the Rebecca Liua'ana Trophy. And it's Petone, the undefeated team in the competition so far, taking on Oriental-Rongotai, who over the years have dominated the women's competition here in the capital city. Petone, a win today. They have one hand on the trophy already, but a win today would cement that victory much more. And it's Old Timers Day today too at the Petone Recreational Ground. And conditions today, it's a bit blustery. There's a bit of a strong gusty northerly breeze, but there's no rain. Bit of cloud cover, but it's going to be a great day for rugby here. All the teams are playing here from both the clubs, Oriental-Rongotai and Petone, this afternoon. Joining me in co-commentary, she's currently injured, she's got a bit of a dodgy ankle, is T Sopawanga. T, many thanks for coming on the broadcast.
No worries,
Your thoughts on the game this afternoon?
Oh, I'm sure today will be a really good game. Yeah, like you said, Petone is undefeated, but Warriors has always been a strong side for the women, so it'll be a really good game, good test between both teams.
And the last year, Petone had to share the title with Mara St. Pat's. No Mara St. Pat's team this season, but how special will it be for the girls this evening to be able to be presented that trophy?
Yeah, no, it'll be really special for our girls, and any trophy that our women can hold up is always a great feat, so hopefully we can secure this one with a win today.
And here comes Petone onto the paddock. They're a team of experience and youthfulness as well. Tell us about some of the key players to watch out for in this Petone side.
In our forward pack, we've got some good experience. You have to give it up to one of our veterans, Jackie, playing at number 7 today. She's always got good expertise and really rallies around the young ones. And I would also say our front row, Alicia and Lavinia, really good experience in the club women's side, and there's nothing that they can't do in the forward pack, so I'm sure they'll be bringing the heat today in the scrums, so it'll be good.
And the chanting you can hear is the impending arrival of the O-Tide onto Petone Recreational Ground, and here come Oriental-Rongotai. They are third on the table, 2 losses this season, 181 points for and 110 against. When we look at Petone though, 5 wins, no losses, 254 points for, 34 against, and possibly their toughest game of the season was 2 weeks ago against Wainui, which you played in.
Yes, that was a really tough game, and have to give it up to Wainui. They're becoming a really strong side in the next couple of years for sure, but it's good to see some of the locals coming back for the women's and playing again, so it's good.
Our referee for this morning is Hemiona Orupe. He's a level 2 referee in the Referees Association. He's from Wainui, and he's well involved in not only just rugby union and rugby league, and it's going to be Bully the Cow that gets us back and get this game underway right in the 22. Petone playing with this gusty breeze behind them and looking to put Oriental-Rongotai under pressure in this first half. It goes downtown towards the 10-metre line, midfield. Latia with the ball, high pass over the top to Brown, but Brown has to juggle. Ball's gone backwards, said the referee, so it's now into the hands of Harmony Kautai. She played for the Hurricanes Power this season, and she's a real talent, one of the stars of the Wellington Pride campaign last year, which was hard work, and this is a good bunt and a fend there by Lavina Leah. 6 outside the 22. Midfield, good tackle there by Jackie Patia Ferretti, the captain, a real store. Also a Blackfern as well. 18 games for the Blackferns, number 170. Oriental-Rongotai just trying to get it out of this their own 22, but this Petone defence is swarming around them like a pack of bees. Kicks go down towards Bully the Cow, and here she is. Skipping through, good pass, and here's a nice decent run, but the referee has said it's a forward pass, and so we're going to have the first scrum of the game. Oriental-Rongotai with the feed, roughly 14 metres in from the eastern touchline. And so what has been some of the work-ons for Petone leading into this game, T?
I definitely think our defence is a really big work-on that we focused on this week. I think that there was a few holes in our defence that we just needed to tighten up, and so hopefully in this game we can execute that.
And of course, the scrum battle, always important. You're lucky you don't have to be in that department, do you?
I think I'm counting my blessings today for that one.
Into the hands of Bryce. A good storming run that time there by Bernadette Polo. Ball's been touched. It's worked out favourably here for Oriental-Rongotai. One to beat, can't get around. But Kahui doing extremely well, seeing that loose ball. Picked up there by Samani. Under pressure now at Petone as the pendulum starts to swing. Good. Burst up the middle of the field. Stretching out wide. Into the hands of Ryder. Another experienced women's player here on the Petone recreational ground this morning. Good contest at the ruck. Unfortunately, no clear release. And off their feet. So the first penalty of the game goes towards Oriental-Rongotai. And Ori's doing pretty well here, T, into this wind.
They are, which is great from their side. It'll be good to see this line-up. Ori's is a very experienced in their line-up, so this will be a good one to test for the first line out of the game. Akuso with the throw. Excellent. They put the ball down into quarantine and they charge towards the line. This is great build-up here by Oriental-Rongotai as they charge forward. They're 6 metres away from the line. Petone trying to push them towards the grandstand touch line. And now they have to play the ball. Siosi fires it out to Bryce Ring, no number. But the pass is loose, and so Petone survive and picked up by Leah, the co-captain for the Ponies. Stretch it out again. They've got numbers to burn here if they can make it happen. Infield pass, but it's forward. And now Oriental-Rongotai, can they capitalise on that mistake? 12 away from the 22. Samani with the ball.
And this is going to be interesting. Here's Bryce again. How about they got them stretched into the hands of Tia. Good push there by Toala'a Ryder. 4 away from the 22. Northern end of Petone recreational ground. Refereeing allowing good passage of play to build up here. Good break, but scragged down. That time there by Royal. Good pressure being applied here by the Magpies. 12 metres inside the 22. They pick and go. Order there with the tackle. And looks like there could be an impending change coming up here soon for Petone T.
It does too. That is number 21. That is TK, or Te Raukura, as she likes to be called as well. And I'm curious to know who she's coming on for.
Well, it could be interesting. She's just having a chat to Coach Shannon Nightingale in the Northern End. How influential has he been on the team? This is his second year coaching the Ponies. Yes,
no, he is, him and his whole family are very influential on the success that Petone has had over the last couple of years, and his daughter Bailey is also a very key part of our team, even though she is currently injured with an ACL injury. She definitely contributes to our team both on and off the field.
Good contest, knocked backwards by Oriental-Rongotai, picked up. Good work there by Autumn Royal. Now they stretch it out. Here goes the Richter Scales. Lavina Leah charging forward. 3 metres inside Oriental-Rongotai's half, but a good push-back tackle as Petone being pushed back over into their own half. They stretch it out again. Kautai. Good solid defence by Oriental-Rongotai. Really muscling up to this Petone attack. For such a long time, Oriental-Rongotai dominated the women's competition. Aisha Letiainga, she's out injured at the moment. She used to cause havoc on the rugby fields around Wellington.
She did. She's such an awesome player and really influential in women's rugby.
Oh, and here we go again. Here goes Sue Smith, and she's going to go all the way and score the first try of the match. There's great vision there from the Petone first five. 5-0 with the conversion to come. And tell us about Sue Smith. She's the co-captain of the team, but how important has she been for the backline this year?
Kira, she may be young in her age, but let me tell you, she is very staunch in her leadership. She is our co-captain alongside Nia, and so anything that she says goes, and as you can see, her skills on the field pay off as well.
So first try to Kira Sue Smith. She made her debut last year against Avalon. This is her 12th game this afternoon. Now gone to 89 career points. And the conversion attempt by Ulu is unsuccessful, so score will remain 5-0. And if you can see just how powerful this wind here is this afternoon on the scoreboard there in your top left-hand screen, you can see the Petone flag on top, and it is having a rough time in this wind. And there's a whole lot of people across the road over at the Petone Rugby Club having a bit of a whole-timers lunch. So hopefully we don't get too excited so you don't choke on your food. Restart by Bryce. Bangs it down into the 22. Picked up by Millie Mackey. And a good charging run and a heavy tackle. It's one thing about women's rugby team. The girls, they like to throw the ball around and they also like to tackle too, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do. Let me tell you, I've had a good couple of tackles hit on myself recently, so.
Here's Jackie Patia Ferretti. Experienced campaigner, captain of the Wellington Pride last season. Kick goes down towards the Oriental-Rongotai 22, and they just watch it go over the grandstand touchline, and it's going to be a line out roughly about 12 metres away from the southern 22 for Oriental-Rongotai. Now, of course, what's your main position on the field, T, when you're not injured?
My main position, I would say 6 and 7, but to be completely honest with you, this is actually my first year playing women's rugby.
Oh, wow.
So I'm still trying to find my feet, but 6 and 7 is where I like to hide out for now.
Good contest, and Patia Ferretti being a menace at the line-out. But Oriental-Rongotai have managed to get the ball back, but the referee has said it's a knock-on from the Ponies, and it's going to be an Oriental-Rongotai scrum 15 metres in from the grandstand touchline. And of course, the second round will start in roughly next week, the Tia Pasi Memorial Trophy. And of course, there's a few more women's players who will be coming back into the competition.
That's right, from the Blacks friends side and all from the other provinces as well, so it'll be good. So I'm looking forward to the second round.
There's one Shakira Baker playing for Parramatta Plimmerton.
Wow!
Yes. So she's
amazing. She's such a great player.
I had to put that plug in there because I work with her at Whitby Collegiate. So. Here we go, 12 metres away, centre field from halfway. Oriental-Rongotai trailing 5-0, but they've enjoyed a wealth of possession in this match so far. Big pass, they stretch it out, and here's a good run here by Samani. She gets over halfway, good. Offload into the tackle. Pleased for a turnover, but to no avail. And so Oriental-Rongotai take it out to their back line again. Let's come off the knee and play on as the call. But no, said the referee. So it'll be the first scrum feed for Petone this morning. And the Petone scrum, tell us about the Petone scrum and how that's been going this year, T.
Yeah, our scrums have been pretty good this year. We're really lucky. We've got quite an experienced front pack, so we're really lucky in that sense. And Jackie is always at the back harping on at us, so we're lucky we've got that experience as well. But it'll be good to see how the girls match up in this scrum right here.
Good crowd out here too to watch this women's game at 11:30. Bit of chill in the air as well. Mackie out to Zua Smith. She finds some open pastures. Chasing back there is Samani, but look who's chasing after it. It's one of the Petone players under pressure in the in goal. She gets it out just in time, offloads it, but it's a penalty because there's been a high tackle, one of those seatbelt high tackles, so that's a get out of jail free card for the Magpies there, team.
It sure is. We definitely, let me tell you, that's something else someone's probably going to get a fine for tonight, but that's all right.
We won't ask about the court session details. They're often kept private. So Bryce kicks this into the eastern touchline. It's roughly 2 metres outside the 22. Now, of course, a number of these girls have come and played from some of the main schools in rugby, in particular St Mary's and Sacred Heart. Where did you go to school?
I actually went to school at St Mary's for 3 years and before leaving and transferring to Queen Margaret College. So I am quite familiar with a lot of these girls, which is nice, and good to see the young ones coming through as well.
Line out stolen by Petone. Out with Liua'ana Leah. Oh, that's a big fin! That was almost a 4.5. Here we go. They stretch it out again. Numbers to beat. Oh, the pass was loose. Going to be picked up there by Rongotai, but Petone have got the ball back. They pick and go again. Rongotai being a real menace. 8 metres away from the southern in goal. Mackie. Good offload on the tackle. Moana Nui. Battle stations for the Magpies. They stretch it out again. Oh, an uncharacteristic mistake there by Jackie Patea Ferretti. And so Oriental-Rongotai decide to play with the advantage and they run it out of their 22. Another advantage has been played. And we'll come back for the first infringement is from the knock-on from Patea Ferretti, and so it's going to be an Oriental-Rongotai scrum. Well, let's talk about Liua'ana Leah. She got called into the Wellington Pride last year, and I think we can know why with that massive run and punt that she just did then.
Let me tell you, I'm glad I'm on her team and not the other team at the moment, because training's it's not fun trying to tackle her, let me tell you.
And they'll be without the tackle pad,
yeah.
won't it?
If I'm lucky.
So, scrums coming together. Well, the back five for Petone ponies there, they look like they're praying at the moment. As they're just waiting for the front rows to sort themselves out. Finally, the scrum comes together. Fed in by Siosi. Out to Bryce. And that's a decent kick into this strong wind here at the recreational ground, and that's going to be a line out for Petone. Roughly, oh, actually, no, it was,
that was out on the full.
Carried back. So the mark was actually for the scrum is outside the 22, according to the referee. They got carried back and out on the full. So Petone with the line out inside the 22. What do you think the set move will be here, T?
Be interesting to see if they spread it out to our wingers on the edges here, but I'll be very interested to see what happens.
Well, they put it down into the driving maul, and it's going very well here. There's Ori's players being pushed off, and they're still going. There's real momentum in this line-out drive, and there's advantage being played now for the ponies. And there's an errant in here trying to steal it from Millie Mackey. So another advantage has been played. Centre field with Gold. They kick it through. It's been picked up there by Ryder, but we're going to come back for the penalty. And I believe there'll be 2 options here for the ponies. And they've decided to go for the first one from the line-out drive. And they're going to go for the old-fashioned tap and run towards the line. Moana Nui, 2 metres short of the line out to Liua'ana Leah, a fend, a bunt, she charges over, slams the ball down, and that is the second try for Petone.
Liua'ana, oh, I'm sure her brother's watching, and I'm sure he's very happy about that. Good meat pie for Old Timers Day. Well,
that is just an impressive run, and you just saw the Magpies players just being flown off by her strength. 10-0 is the score with the conversion to come. So she made her debut back in 2017 against Hutt Old Boys, Marist. This is her 57th game for the ponies this afternoon. A real legend of the women's program.
She is. One thing about Lavinia, she loves this club with her whole heart, so she'll be very proud to put the jersey on today.
Sienna Ulu lining up the conversion attempt. It was charged, but it's gone over. And so 12-0 is the score. It's not often you see a number 8 kicking goals.
Let me tell you, Siengi, she's a jack of all trades. She is. She can do just about everything. She can.
It's Petone Old Timers Day. It's also Old Timers Day out at Parramatta, Plimerton and Tawa.
Oh.
Yeah, so
quick little plug for them.
Oriental-Rongotai just taking their time to get back to halfway. 19 minutes gone. 12-0 is the score. And Bryce gets proceedings back underway. Koi Limusu with a good charge. Oh,
Great
good
tackle.
Excellent tackle. That time there by Tawala Ryder. The kick comes from Latia Bulidakau into the 22. There was a mistake there by Samani, and she's knocked it backwards. She's been chased by Tia Brown and wrapped up and brought down. 8 short of the 22. And that's a penalty as the ponies have come off their feet. So there'll be a relief for Oriental-Rongotai. There are other games on this afternoon as well. Avalon are taking on the combined team of Old Boys University and Pōneke. So that will be interesting, and Wainui and Parramatta Plimerton as well. So unfortunately that time the kick was pushed back by the wind, so it's going to be a line out and still inside their own 22. Akuso, stolen again by Petone. Gone backwards, but there were 2 infringements there, and so it's going to be a scrum for Petone by the looks of it. And it is. It's going to be a scrum inside the 22 for the Villagers. So what should we look at here for the back line here, T? What do you think the move might be?
Oh, to be honest, I'm not too much of a back, so I wouldn't even know what they're going to do. I just try to do my job in the scrums, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll figure out something. But you have to give it up to this Ori's pack. They're such good in the scrum. They've always been really dominant in the scrum.
Solid scrum. Mackie. Good pass out to Gold. Oh, that's a
Great
good
defense
tackle.
by Ori's.
Excellent defence. Partia Ferretti's said she's going over the line. But what's the referee going to do? He's awarded the try. Well, obviously the mistake, the referee said went backwards, so the try stands. That might be the easiest try for Partia Ferretti she's ever scored.
She'll be happy with that one. Very happy.
Well, Jackie Partia Ferretti, that's 312 career points. She also played a number of years for Wainui as well. 35 games for Wainui from 2014 to 2017.
Yeah, her parents live in Wainui, so she's a Wainui local. But now she's living on this side of the hill.
Ulu's conversion is successful again. So 19-0 is the score. And after a lot of possession at the first 10 minutes, Oris are just trailing here 19-0 after 23 minutes. But it was the same last night as well. The Hurricanes after 20 minutes were leading 19-0. So maybe Oris can come back. Yeah,
the thing about Oris, it's all the way to the last minute for them. So can't take our foot off the gas just yet.
Rare glimpse of the sun coming out across the Petone recreational ground. Stellar conditions for autumn rugby. Restart.
Oh, great chase by Oris.
And that was Sinead Tuala'a Ryder with a great contest. And it's resulted in a Petone knock-on and a scrum for Oriental-Rongotai. Now, of course, Sinead as well, she's had played for Marist St. Pat's from 2017 to 18 before going to Oriental-Rongotai. And she's a current Pride player. She's played since 2017. Feed in by Siosi. Good build up and passage. Bunting out of the tackle of Sua Smith. An advantage has been played for Oriental-Rongotai. 5 away from the 22.
Oh, great run by Harmony.
It's a great run, especially there by Harmony Kinlock. Samani wrapped up in a good tackle. Still playing under advantage.
Oh,
she's bounced through.
Off.
Oh, she nearly got through the gap. She's been released and she's allowed to play the ball again. And another advantage has been played. So Petone now under pressure. And there's a Petone player down in back play. Can they stretch it out wide? Here's a gap for Oriental-Rongotai. Offload of the tackle. Out to Tuala'a Ryder. They're 2 metres short of the line. Samani. Brought down. Pushed back 6 metres away from the northern try line. There's 2 players down now, 1 for each team. And another advantage has been played here against Petone. One of the pillars there looks like they were offside. At the back, they pick and go. Reaching forward again, another advantage has been played. This could be troublesome for Petone. That's a few penalty advantages now being played against them. Can Oris get their first points in this match? Wrapped up, offload on the tackle. It's gone backwards. But referee has stopped proceedings and he's blowing a double blast of the whistle. And one would believe that Petone will be given a warning. So the message has been given to Liua'ana Leah. Penalty is for offside. And we have time off here as one of the Orange players is receiving a bit of attention. Well, this is interesting, T. Petone put under pressure. And it's a bit like that Wainui game where they were also given warnings around a very similar part of the field.
Yeah, that's correct. It's something we've worked on at training, but hopefully we can tidy those things up, especially getting onside. Those things can be easily fixed, but I think we've had a sub off for Aqua Alcuso from the Ori side.
Yes, it looks like she has been replaced. So we'll just determine to see who the replacement will be. Looks like 19 is on.
Yep.
It looks like they might have to have another substitution here too, as one of their other players is like she's holding a sore leg, but she wants to continue. Time is back on. 27 minutes gone. 19-0 is the score. And the Magpies will have a scrum. 5 away from the Northern try line. Can they get their first points in this game? A warning has been given to Petone about repeated infringements. Siossi feeds. It's a strong push by the Ponies, and it comes out to the back line. And a good charge. Sue Smith involved in the tackle. Oriental-Rongotai. Straight out to the right-hand side. Samani. Brought down. Plugging down that short side over the Magpies.
Oh, great
Good.
rush by.
That is a great tackle. Who was that?
I thought that was Lavinia, but I think that might have been Chloe Timoanui.
Slow build up here. Comes into the centre field with Polo. Petone getting over the ball that time, but unfortunately they hadn't made a release. Their hands were on the ground. So another penalty. This will be for a different offence. So Bryce with the ball as they discuss options, and they've got to put down a scrum. It's one thing you notice in women's rugby, they love to put a scrum down. They don't like
yes,
going
they
for shots
do.
at goal, do they?
Yes, they do. Makes rugby more interesting, I think.
Yeah. Plenty of running. So, Siossi, the halfback for Oriental-Rongotai. Another one that played for Marist St. Pat's from 2016 to 2020. Good push by the Ponies, but it comes out to Oriental-Rongotai's back line. Good fancy play there by Bryce. Good scraggling defence by the Ponies, slowing down this Magpie charge to the line. Oh, there's nearly a break. Over the top of the ball was Petone. Have they got the turnover? And they have. Successful turnover at the breakdown. Now they need to get the clearance and get it out of their 22. Under pressure, isolated. But they're allowed to play. And that was a heavy tackle. A high tackle on Sue Smith, but she's bounced back onto her feet, so she's a tough cookie.
Yeah, she sure is, that one. Must be the Psalm 1 in her. Oh, Millie Mackey goes for the tap and go.
Millie Mackey, great pass, great vision. And now they're out to the back line. Harmony Kautai, one to beat. Fenn!
Ooh, Harmony!
Great Fenn. Can she get round Samani? Passes in. It's a loose pass. Mackey.
Go,
out to
Kira.
Sue Smith.
What a great play by Harmony.
That is great vision by Harmony-Rongotai. And well backed up by Sue Smith and Millie Mackey. And Sue Smith has her second try. That was a great piece of individual brilliance there by Rongotai, seeing the vision and exploiting the weakness on the Oriental-Rongotai defence, because they had to come back from all the way from the Petone 22. So 24-0.
And Siengi will go for the kick again.
And she'll like this one. It's directly in front of the post again. It's Yanni Ulu. Looks like none of the Magpies will charge this kick. It goes over and makes it 26-0. There's Petone making good use of this wind behind them. One would think they might need to get another try or two before going into the half, because they'll be going into this stiff breeze.
Be interesting to see when we switch sides, see how much the wind factors into this game.
So Ori's taking their time to get back to halfway. We'll also be bringing you the Swindell Shield men's game at 2:45. The same two clubs, Petone and Oriental-Rongotai. Bit of a shank of a restart, but it's been picked up by Autumn Royal. She beats the first tackler, beats the second, offloads it. Here and pass. Another good charge again by the Ponies. Akoi Limasu. Loose pass, kicked through by...
A great pickup by Oris.
And Oris have done well. That was Evelyn Tier picking up that ball and securing it. ...16 metres inside Petone territory, and they're going to be penalised here for being in an offside position. And it's tapped quickly, right on the mark. Good offload. And Oriental-Rongotai into the 22 now. They stretch it out wide. Samani.
Pass from Samani.
It's a good pass, but it couldn't be picked up there that time by Kahui. And so Petone survive another incursion inside their own 22. It's good to see some of the Premier Men players turn up early to watch this game as well from both clubs.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome to see when we get to support our women. Great throw by Alicia Prent.
Sue Smith had to jump up high to get that ball. Another good charge, this time again by Petone. And that's Leah again with an almighty run. Sue Smith. Rongotai. Stretchy, loopy pass. Good solid tackle by the Magpies defence. Partia Ferretti charges the Pistons and charges forward. Good charge and good break here again by the Tia Bully the Cow. Ball taken into contact there by Moana Nui.
Oh, great work by Oris.
That's fantastic work over the top of the breakdown. And that was Jane Bryce as well, the first 5 that got over the top of the ball and earned the turnover. So 4 minutes to go. The score is 26 points to 0. Well, one does think the scoreboard doesn't reflect how Warriors have played. They've actually been quite competitive.
I agree. And one thing about Warriors, like I said before, they will fight all the way to the final minute and then some. So it'll be good going into the second half.
So Warriors elect to go for the scrum. 4 metres inside Petone territory, centre field. We'll scrum again by Petone, putting the pressure on. Warriors get the ball out. It's a loose pass, having to tidy it up is Liua'ana Samani. And Sue Smith slows her advance down towards halfway. Another advantage has been played against Petone. Penalty started to mount up against them. Tap and run has come.
A great run.
And this is a great, she's playing a blinder here, Jane Bryce. She's been inspirational for her team. Another penalty. Offside again, not back 10. Bryce takes it, but she wasn't on the mark this time. And quite surprising, really. I think, must surely be in card territory soon. Another warning has been given. So they elect for the line out. 2.5 minutes to go. Can Warriors get some points on the board to close out the half? This wind is making it quite tricky here this afternoon. Liua'ana Welly is on the field. She's the replacement hooker. It's been turned over by Petone. And it's another heavy bunt there by Lavina Leah. And one of the Warriors players looks like she's come off a bit sore from that tackle. Looks like Jessica Forbes.
Harmony with the footwork.
Oh, that is very clever footwork. She's still going. Oh, another big fend. Oh, Harmony Kiltai putting on a powerful performance, but it's been knocked on.
Oh, man.
And that is half time. Well, referee's called half time. And so the score at half time is 26 points to 0. The Villagers comfortably ahead. And Jessica Forbes is just down in the 22, still receiving a bit of medical attention. So, a dominant performance by Petone, but there'll be plenty of things that the coaches will be talking to them about to work on.
Yeah, I definitely think we've given them way too many penalties than we've hoped, and I think that we just need to really get on side and cut down how many advantages we're giving them. But you have to give it up to Warriors. They're playing, although the score doesn't reflect how they're playing, they're giving such a good performance, and I'm sure they'll get up in the second half.
So half time, 26 points to 0. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second half. Welcome back to the Petone Recreational Ground, 26 points to 0. The Petone Ponies ahead of Oriental-Rongotai. Oriental-Rongotai though, yeah, they were pretty gutsy in that first half. They probably, they felt like they left about a try or two out there, you reckon?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm sure that Ori's, they're such an experienced side, and especially when it comes to crunch time, so wouldn't be surprised if they get a few on us in this half.
Well, Petone now will be having to play into the strong breeze from the north. And another substitution has happened at half-time. Jessica Forbes is just down on halfway. Looks like she's got quite a bad ankle by the looks of it. She had to be carried off, so hopefully nothing too serious for her.
Yeah, hopefully she's okay.
We'll see if there's been any changes to Petone's team. It looks like it's still the same 15 out there at the moment. So the reserves, the medics and the coaches all coming back to the sideline. And referee Arupe gets this second half underway. And that's an almighty kick from the kick-off by Oriental-Rongotai. And put those Richter scales on, folks. She's done another one.
Leah!
And she's still going. Look at her go. Leah has just done dynamite form.
A great tackle by Liua'ana Samani.
And Samani showing that she can also be a damaging tackler too. Petone still have the ball right on halfway, 2 in from the grandstand touchline. Got off on the tackle by Ulu. The hands of Alicia Print. And they've been penalised.
Boys have been dominant in this in the rucks lately. Oh, where am I going? Is that Damara Samani? It is too.
Yes, Damara Samani with the quick tap. Being pushed back towards halfway. So an electrifying start in this first minute by both teams. Back again, it was Bryce at acting halfback. Oh, and here's a break. And they nearly fended off that time there by Ryder.
Run.
Down on the eastern touchline. 15 in. And it's going to be a penalty here against Petone. And it's been tapped again.
Smart play by Ori's.
Jane Bryce again. She's been a real vision in that area. The quick tap right on the mark. And now with this wind behind them, the O-Tide is starting to pick up in pace. And Petone under pressure. Loose ball. Still not backwards. It's there with Oriental-Rongotai again. They're inside the 22. Messy pass. It's scrappy. It's been kicked through by Petone, but Oris have the ball again. And turned over again. It's going back and forth here like a seesaw at the moment. Another loose ball. The referee brought a halt to proceedings, and we'll have the first scrum of the second half. It's going to be a Petone scrum right inside their 22. Well, T, you said you mainly play 7. Tell us about some of the other flankers on the side.
Oh, we've got Jazara on the right-hand side, and she's been a really good asset. She's still in high school, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a lot of our forward pack, probably from our locks all the way back, except for Siengi and Jax, they're all under 20. So.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
They're really holding their weight in this game, which is awesome.
Millie Mackey out to Bully Lakau. But unfortunately, the pass couldn't be latched onto, so it's going to be an Oris line out. 5 out from the 22 eastern touchline. We'll just see if we can see some scores from the other games around the grounds. So we'll try and bring those to you as well. Oris, though, have been given the option because the ball was knocked on and then gone into touch, so they could decide to go for a line out or a scrum, and they have elected to go for a scrum, probably a safer option for them.
Oh, great.
That's good pressure by Petone, but Ori still have the ball. Midfield with Toala Ryder, stretches it out to Natu. And they hold her up.
Oh, Tia Brown.
And Tia Brown extremely well there. Pushing around, here goes Bernadette Polo. 6 away from the line. Natu at acting halfback. Polo again. Samani. Wrapped up as the Petone coaching staff in the background hope they don't concede any points in this game. At the moment, they're having to hang on. Good build up again. Barbara Taumoli, another veteran of the women's game out there on the field for Oriental-Rongotai this afternoon. Evelyn Tia. They're just short of the line. Lavinia Leah, yet again, heavily involved on attack and defence. They stretch it out wide now. Here's Samani, wrapped up by the experienced Patia Ferretti. And pushing her back, so they're now 7 metres away from the line. They go again, it's been stolen! And Sue Smith managing to nearly create a break. And so Petone managing to steal the ball. Akoi Lemusu, and it's been turned over. Here's Bryce, stretching out wide again. Ryder wrapped up. She's a hard player to bring down. Still going. How are the Magpies? Out to the short side again. Taumoli. Petone defence being heavily tested. To Bernadette Polo. The kick comes through. Is it a good decision? It's been picked up. It's been knocked backwards. Sue Smith has to ground it in the in goal. And the referee is talking to Oriental-Rongotai. I believe they've got some options here, and they've decided to go for the 5 metre scrum from the carry back. So here we go. This big scrum here for the Magpies. And there's a player down injured for Petone. Looks like it might be jersey 6 by the looks of it,
Looks like Jazara.
Well, she's had a pretty strong game. They can't really hope she doesn't go off, but she's back on her feet now, but looks like she's going to be carried off.
Shout out to our medical team, Soraya Tawese. She's such a good physio and asset to us. Actually, was a player too, so I can see she's carrying off Jazara Akoi Lemusu, so hopefully she's okay. I wonder who's subbed on. Oh, it looks like it is Taylor Manupim. Jersey number 19, so she'll be excited to get back on, I'm sure. But
no score. We can't find any scores from the other women's games, but we'll keep trying to look for those score updates for you. Here it's still 26-0, but it's Oriental-Rongotai hot on attack. Ball at the back, here they go. Good pressure over the line. Has it been held up? The referee has said it is, and it's going to be a goal line dropout. So good defence there by the Ponies. And they've taken it quickly. Short kick-off from the goal line dropout. And Petone
There's
looking to
Bella
run
Dixon.
it out. Oh,
Gets taken out. Great tackle. Great tackle by Ivana Sarmani.
Sarmani, she's a bruising tackler, but Bella Dickinson, she nearly saw an opportunity to open up from side her and go. Then quick throw has come in. And so Ori's on attack again, and there's another penalty here. It's Petone. It's a double blast to the whistle. And one of the Ori's players is down. Not looking too flash. Not sure who that is, T.
Yeah, I can't see that. No, who is that?
Looks like jersey 21. It might be Kavana Tu'mai. She's back on her feet now, so that's good news. So, plays back underway. Penalty here for Oriental-Rongotai. They've got to put another scrum down. Well, it's been roughly 8.5 minutes gone into this first half, but you get the sense that Ori's have to score very quickly here if they're going to have to crawl their way back into this game.
Oh, and that's it. No.
So, Petone getting the ball from the scrum. A great tight head. Stretching out through.
Tia Brown.
Tia Brown with plenty of options. Slam dunk into the ground right on the 10-metre mark. And they're building up nicely here. And Petone 10 away from the 22, centre field. But there's a penalty as Ori's were offside. Some of their forwards were still coming back. Sua Smith taps it quickly. Here goes Patia Ferretti. They've got numbers to burn off the knee, but she does. She's got to go herself. And Patia Ferretti has try number 2. £31 points to 0. And the ever-experienced and ageless Jackie Patia Ferretti.
Experience, all right. That's what you got to call her. She doesn't like to be called the O word, old.
Winding back the clock on her career.
She's still got some gas in her engine.
Well, that's great work there by Petone, because for pretty much these first 9 minutes of the second half, they've been stuck down in their own half. And one little chance they get, they score. Conversion attempt is successful. And so 33 points to 0 is the score. Ulu is 4 from 5, the boot this afternoon, as we have rolled over to the afternoon now. And just a reminder that we'll also be bringing you the Swindale Shield men's game at 2:45. Same two clubs, Ori's and Petone. The coverage will start at 2:30 on Huddy Sports YouTube. Looks like Petone might have just done a sub.
Maya Lamas has come on. And Eva Maura has come off.
So Lamas is on only a 6th game. So Petone running it out from their in goal.
Oh, Te Raukura.
She's not afraid to charge it up as she what. Aaron ball chased backwards. It's gone over the touch in goal. And decision will be Oriental-Rongotai ball and a line out on the 5x5.
Great opportunity right here for Oris.
Well, this wind is pretty strong at the moment. It'll make it tricky for line-out time, and it has, and it's been stolen by Petone. And here we go again. Look at this charge. Liua'ana Leah. It's just the orange players being knocked off everywhere. And now they stretch it out through their backs. Willie the cow. Goes herself! She's going to go all the way, is she? Well, she's got.
Letia.
And yet again, a high five. And they both score. Wow, is it a double try?
These young ones, they keep me on my toes, let me tell you. Letia and Kira.
Well, 38 points to 0. I think we'll give that to Letia because she actually got the break. Well, that was good vision, and that literally came from that line out right down the other end of the field on the 5x5 on the southern end, stealing the ball, and they were able to run it right down the other end. So Ori's just guilty of making a mistake. That's cost them there. And we've got a new goal kicker as well. It's going to be Letia take over the kicking duties.
And Letia, she's another one who's still in high school, so we've got a lot of young ones who are coming up and just got so much potential in these young girls.
40 points to 0. So where's she go to school, Letia?
She goes to St. Mary's. So
yes.
Quite a few of our girls who are in high school go to St. Mary's.
And of course, St. Mary's, well, they have dominated Wellington Secondary School rugby for well over a decade.
That's right.
Regularly been to the top 4.
Took out top 4.
And been to Condors, even I think they've even won Condors a few times too.
Yep.
And they have a pretty good rivalry at the moment with Manakuta as well. Those two play each other in regional qualifiers, there's no love lost there. So, Jane Price, in their 17th game for Oriental-Rongotai to get proceedings back underway. Bit of football skills there by Liua'ana Leah. She must be she might think she might be playing for the Phoenix tonight.
I'm gonna tell her off for that one after the game. Oh, great tap and go! Oh,
but not on the mark. Oh, so nearly caught Petone napping. But that time there, Akuso wasn't on the mark, so they'll have to come back for the scrum. So the second round, T, is that some years they've often had a week off before they start to just roll over again into the second round next week?
Yeah, I think this one will just roll straight over.
Yep.
So we'll be back to the drawing board next week as well.
And you'll be hoping to be back out there.
Oh, hopefully I'm going to get your feet from up here. Let me tell you.
So 56 minutes gone. 40 points to 0, and Ori's have the scrum. Fed in by Siosi. Bryce. Good dummy.
Oh, great set play.
And there's brilliant. Oh, they could have gone for their first try, but Polo has been brought down. And 12 away from the line. Still advancing. Still metres to gain. Bit of a juggle, but they've pushed forward. And Kinlock directly in front of the post, 5 metres away from the line. Semu taking that ball into contact. They stretch it out. Bryce, high pass. Can they go over? Oh, they nearly cut through there by Toala Ryder. Knees on the ground, they have to release. It's a penalty.
Yeah.
No clear release. And they lunge over. And have they scored? They have. The try's been awarded. Yeah. So great work there by Oriental-Rongotai. And it looks like it might actually be Jane Bryce that scored that, and she probably deserves it because she's been playing an electric game this afternoon.
I agree.
So 40 points to 5, and Oriental-Rongotai have their first points of the game. And that's good reward for them too as well, because they've been working hard and trying 100%.
hard. I so agree with that.
So Jane Bryce has now scored 689 career points.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
There's good stats that you can get from the Club Rugby website. It's got details of all the register the players on Friday of all the team lists. And they do a good job serving the local game. No longer does the Dominion Post scores or write about them anymore. So I want to keep up to date with local things, Club Rugby and all the grades. Clubrugby.nz is the place to go.
Shout out Club Rugby. Oh, we've had some subs from Petone.
Well, there's been a few more subs, that's for sure. We'll get those to you soon. Conversion was unsuccessful, so the score remains 40 points to 5 as we head into the final quarter of the match. And I think we could be seeing the trophy starting to get polished a bit soon. Play back underway. Well taken. 10 away from the 10-metre mark, right on the eastern touchline. Ori stretch it out. Well taken by Akuso. Centre field 12 away from their own 22. They pass it back. Bryce, the try scorer, bangs it downtown. Off the knee of Bella Dixon. But unfortunately, the pass was loose. And Oris have picked up the scraps, and now they advance into Petone territory. Stretch it out again. Good wrestle. Brought down right on the 10-metre mark. They stretch it out wide again. It's the hands of Polo. Loose ball, but picked up well by Barbara Tomali. And here they go. Natu, can she get around? She's been scragged to ground by Manu Pim. And Leah with a good tackle, slowing down the Magpies' advancement. Good juggle. Oh, can they open up? They go. Here they go. It's going to be Ryder. Can she go all the way? She's going to be brought down
by Ryder.
13 metres away from the southern try line. And they've been penalised, Petone. Not rolling away, and here they go again. Tap and run. Oh, there must be a Petone in here there, surely. And this will probably be a yellow card.
Yep.
And the yellow card has been given.
To Jax?
It looks like it might be Jackie, it is.
Ah, Jax.
I think that's probably another team fine, isn't it?
Yep, I think so.
Good shunt again. Can they capitalise on this Oriental-Rongotai? They're right on the chalk. They lunge over. Can they get it down? Ah, short again. There's the ball. They've large over.
Oh, great try by
and they
Oris.
score. And the try scorer. I'm not sure if it's Bryce again, is it? Hard to tell.
Your eyes are probably better than mine, to be completely honest.
So we'll provisionally give that to Jane Bryce, and if so, she's got 2 tries in this game already. So 40 points to 10. And so Oriental-Rongotai with a man and with a woman advantage. So let's see if they can capitalise on Patia Ferretti being put in the bin. I think that card was a bit of a long time coming, though.
Yeah, I agree. I have to agree with that one. It's been about a whole half and they haven't penalised, so fair enough.
So Bryce with the kick. That's 4 in from the eastern touchline, just inside the 22. And the Ori's medics have been pretty busy this afternoon, including one Aisha Letiainga. Hopefully she'll be back playing rugby soon. She had a ACL injury last year, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. But such a good asset, and I mean, she's so involved in the Ori's club, from what I've heard. So shout out to her for still contributing both on and off the field to the club.
The conversion was unsuccessful, so the score will remain 40 points to 10. And the restart just makes the 10 metres, and a great catch. Ball's loose, but Ori's still in possession of the ball. Hands of Akuso. And fortunately, they've been penalised for obstruction play, so Petone will have the penalty. And a bit of back chat as well, so they've been March 10. Well, that actually looks like March 15 by the looks of it. And I think all those rampaging runs are catching up with Lavinia Lear. She's stretching her calf now.
No, she just needs the magic water. Needs that magic water and she'll be right.
Here they go again, Petone. They advance forward, and this is a good charge here by Moana Nui inside the 22. Alicia
Good read by Alicia.
Pront, she's making good metres. There's another Petone player down, getting a bit sore off the ground. And it's been turned over by Oriental-Rongotai. And
that's two more Nui that's down too.
Yeah. And one of the other Petone players looked like they were a bit sore getting up as well. That was Alicia Print. So that's the whole front row that looked like they were a bit sore then for Petone. We're going to have a scrum. And looks like Oriental-Rongotai had knocked the ball on. And so we've got a few players down around the place at the moment, so we're going to have time off here. With about 15 minutes to go, it's 40 points to 10. The Ponies ahead of Oriental-Rongotai. A bit of cramp, and no one's really attending to Lavinia Lear.
Oh, there's only one of Soria Tauese, so Lavinia's just going to have to suck it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a glutton for punishment, but she's back on her feet.
Looks like Jemima Reid has come on. I'm not sure who for. Oh, it looks like it's for Lavinia.
Oh well, so maybe it's pretty serious, but she's just doing one more stretch before she hops off and a skip, and now she's back running. So
Told you, she just needed that magic water and a tiny bit of oxygen in her lungs.
So time back on, and it's going to be a Petone scrum. And it's going to be Billy the cow that will be feeding the scrum. Now, she's replaced Millie Mackey, who's had a good game at halfback. Her father, Mo Mackey, is a real legend when it comes to rugby in Wellington. He's been heavily involved in the women's game. He's coached at Rongotai and Scots. Good Ori scrum.
Great scrum by Ori's.
And it's not every day you see the Petone scrum get absolutely demolished, and they got done over that time. So that's a good victory for Oriental-Rongotai. So, big impressive display. So Bryce puts this ball into touch. And there'll be a line out 12 metres inside their own half on the eastern touchline. So
line out one by Oris.
good contestable line out, Oris with the ball. Inside their own half. Here comes the ball from Bryce, downtown. Picked up there by Sewell Smith. Passes infield to Tia Brown. And Brown has a run. Brown has a big run. And here we go. Oh, this is brilliant. Can she be brought down? But the chase from Ryder's been given up.
Great run by Tia.
And she scores it and has a clap and a hug. 45 points to 10. Wow, that was something special there, T.
Sure was, sure was. One thing about Tia, she's definitely a hard worker, and you know, she actually drives all the way from Otaki every Monday and Wednesday for training.
Oh, wow.
And so
Jeez.
really committed to this club. She's such a good one, that one.
So that's her 11th career try for Petone.
I always mock Tia because I've never seen her sweat in my whole time that I've been her teammate. So I'm hoping she put the gas on for that one.
Well, she's not the only one that comes down from the Kapiti Coast to play for Petone. Max Hosking in the men's team, he former product of Kapiti College. He still travels down from up the coast.
Yeah, we've actually got we've got 3 girls who come down all the way from Otaki. We've got Trelane, and we've also got Tia and Autumn. So those 3 all come from Otaki.
Oh, it's not, well, actually, when you think of it now, with the roads, it's actually,
about a 40-minute drive, I think.
Yeah, it's not too bad now. So it'll be quicker to drive from there than probably trying to get into Wellington.
Yeah.
So the conversion was successful, 47 points to 10. As we have roughly about 11 minutes left in this match. Looks like there may have been maybe another substitution or two maybe that happened in that break there. We'll wait and see. So the restart, well, it hasn't gone 10. Or has it? No, it hasn't. It hasn't gone 10, so it's going to be a scrum on halfway. Petone ball. Looks like Ori's jersey 18 for Ori's might be coming on soon. It looks like it's going to be Lara Karas who's going to be coming onto the paddock soon, warming up on the sideline. And of course, the Black Ferns, they play tonight in the down in Christchurch. They had a pretty good win last week against the USA, didn't they?
They sure did, and hopefully they can get up for this game. So if you're in Christchurch, everybody, head over to the Black Ferns game. Quick plug for our national women's team.
Good scrum
great
again.
Scrum.
And they've stolen it too.
Good turnover by Oris.
And here goes Bryce. High pass out to Polu. Oh, but unfortunately the pass was too high for Natu and she's knocked it on. There'll be a Petone scrum, but I think they'll be a bit worried about going into the scrum department here, Petone, after the last 2.
Got to give it up to the Oris. They're really dominant in the scrums and extremely experienced. So hopefully our girls can hold up.
And it's Lara Karas who's come on to the field now for Oriental-Rongotai in jersey 18.
Oh, and it looks like Jax is back onto the field after her yellow card.
There'll be plenty of jokes about that after the game. Oh, another big push, but they made sure it got out quickly that time, Petone. Sue Smith, midfield. The kick.
Oh, Maddie Gold.
By Maddie Gold. Well, unfortunately, the wind pushed it backwards, and they've had to chase back into their own 22 to get the ball, Petone.
Oh, Te Raukura.
Well, Te Raukura, she's done extremely well. Good counteract coming on.
She's another high schooler too, so you've got to give it up to these high schoolers who are measuring up against these women.
And the ball's been turned over, and the Magpies have the ball. Stretch it out to the left. Oh, Messi.
And that's Harmony Kinlock.
They swarm around the Magpies very quickly, Petone. 8 metres inside Petone's half. Out to Simu. They look to hold her up, but she's been brought down. They have to release now. Out to the left. Loose ball. Play on is the call. Oh, good fan, but lost the ball into contact. And so Petone have it back. And here they go. Here's Print.
Alicia Print!
She's made good metres.
Always at the ruck. Yeah.
And they've got the penalty as well too. Holding on is the call. So great work. Who we identified that?
I think that was number 12.
Yeah, that was Ryder. She's had a Sinead Tualaa. Ryder's had a strong game. Should be another one to watch out for in the post-season playing for the Pride. There'll be plenty of players out here that the head coach, Fusi Fianati, will be looking at. That's for sure. Well, another scrum for Oriental-Rongotai with roughly about 7 minutes to go. Saying that though, the first half, according to our clock got called off early. Here's Bryce. Takes it out for herself. She's doing very well. She'll be up there with some of the 3-2-1s given out after this game.
I agree.
Good pressure applied again by the Ponies. They're over the top of the ball.
The Jack's Partia.
Yep, and the ball's been turned over. And it's Partia Ferretti making up for a yellow card before. Ball's gone backwards. And so play on is the call, and here goes the back line for Petone. It's a loose pass.
Here comes Chalane.
Brought down right on halfway.
Oh, great defence.
And good counteract that time there by Evelyn Tia. That's one good area of the Ori's game, is they've been very good at the breakdown this afternoon.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's been a knock on by Oriental-Rongotai, so it's going to be another scrum. So we've roughly just under 5 minutes to go. 47 points to 10 is the score. It's been a dominant display by Petone. They'll be the first round winners of the women's competition. They had to share the title last year with Mara St. Pat's, but they'll be outright winners this year.
I think it'll also be the first time that Petone Women's has gone undefeated in an extremely long time.
Yes, yeah, I think so as well. I think you're right about that, T. That's a free kick. And Partia Ferretti taps it quickly and has a run. And here they go, Sue Smith.
Trelane!
Been pushed back and stolen again.
Great steal by Harmony Kinlock.
Harmony Kinlock with the great steal that time. And one thing about Ori is they're trailing on the scoreboard, but they've been gutsy and they've kept fighting.
That's right. They won't give up without a fight. Maurice.
Ball being kicked down. It's got a mighty punt on it. Chasing back after that is Tia Brown. And it's gone right into the in goal and just fallen short of the dead ball line.
Oh.
Instead of grounding it, they decide to run it out, Petone.
Ref called it, she grounded it?
I'm not too sure she did, but they seem to have called it. So it's going to be a 22-metre drop out here. Okay. So just under 3 minutes to go. Wow, it's don't know what's going on here. What's going on? They called a scrum, have they? Yeah, interesting. So it's going to be a Petone scrum by the looks of it, right on halfway. Well, actually, no, it's been called an Oriental-Rongotai scrum, so...
Wonder what happened there.
Must have been an error at the 22-metre drop-up, maybe, but... Oris have the ball, so can they finish off with their third try? Here's Bryce.
Oh,
fends
great
off.
run by Bryce.
Still going. She might get a third one. She offloads it. 4 metres away from the line. Liua'ana Tia brought down 4 metres away again. There's centre field. Here's Bryce. Offloads it. Out to Pulu. And there we go. Oh, no.
Oh, just short.
Just short. And turned over. Oh, unbelievable. It's all happening.
Oh, Letia.
And here goes Letia. She runs it out. She kicks it down. Play still going. There's a Petone player still after it. Picks it up.
Harmony.
It's Harmony. Rongotai.
Oh, but we still got...
She got to pass it in field, or she got to score herself. And she does score. And 50 is up for Petone.
That was a great turnover by Trelane.
Well, that is great work there for Harmony Rongotai. 150 points in Petone colours. That's her 10th try. And both her and Sinead Toala Ryder are having a bit of a chat on the end goal. Just discussing a few things after that run.
Oh, I'm sure they're very important things. Very important.
Well, we wait the conversion. And one may think this might be the final play of the game.
Great game by both sides. Have to give it up to Oris. You know, they still put up a fight all the way to the 80th minute, and shout out to the Petone girls and really held it down. Even though, you know, we had quite a few penalties and some yellow cards here and there, but just missed by Letia.
So, well, that is full time here at the Petone Recreational Ground, and it is Petone, the Petone Ponies, that have taken out this match. 52 points to 10, and this year they can definitely say they have won the Rebecca Liua'ana Trophy outright. They had to share it with Mara St. Pat's last year, but what a dominance first round by Petone. Of course, you've played in that few of those games before your injury, T. How special will this be for the girls?
Well, this will be such a special moment for the girls, especially on Old Timers Day, and you know, you have to give it up to not only our players but our coaches as well and managers who have put a lot of time into the success of this first round, and hopefully we can carry out those successes in our second round too.
Well, it's been a pleasure having T. Sopawanga joining us in the commentary for this game.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
A great debut. You've done extremely well. So great passion as well. So we'll probably have to have you back on board if you get injured again.
Hey,
So,
let me know when, time and place, and I'm there.
many thanks to our cameraman Dan Hicks, and we'll be back at 2:45 for the Swindale Shield round 7 match. Petone taking on Oriental-Rongotai. I'm Brad Hudson. Ciao for now.